Okay, folks, here's the deal. Yeah, we have discovered somebody. Here's the deal, guys. Yeah, here's the deal, though. You just remember, like, no matter what, throughout the whole thing, just remember.
You're watching world-class content.
Okay, so that's the most important thing. So just remember.
You're watching world-class content.
Okay. So again, we have discovered somebody. The cracks are beginning to show, folks, and it just goes to show, since nobody's in here, what these people are all about, and that's what we want to talk about. Essentially, they see something a certain way. The whole point is, like, a million people on the internet are gonna try really hard to make you look this way or that way, or so the point is that this is to show you who those people are. Essentially, this is as bad as it gets. The cracks are beginning to show, folks, and the point is, when you catch a bunch of people, essentially, like, not even just one, but a bunch of people doing something where essentially they're just, like, trying to make you, essentially look a certain way. Like, there's just a bunch of people doing that. You really start down a path of something different than what you started with. But regardless, it doesn't matter, because they're gonna show up anyway. They're gonna show up anyway because
You're watching world-class content. 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 You're watching world-class content.
now there'll be more.
You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content.
So it's done.
You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content.
This is all.
You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content.
Yes.
You're watching world-class
Yes.
content. You're watching world-class 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 content.
Yeah.
You're watching world-class content.
That's right.
You're watching world-class content.
That's right.
You're watching world-class content.
Oh yeah.
You're watching world-class content.
That's right.
You're watching world-class content.
Mm-hmm.
You're watching world-class content.
That's right.
You're watching world-class content.
Oh yeah.
You're watching world-class
Oh,
content.
that's right.
You're watching world-class content.
100,000 subs.
You're watching world-class content.
That's how they do it.
You're watching world-class content.
This is how it's done. 100,000 subs. That's how it's done, folks. The cracks are beginning to show again on Dragon's Dogma 2. I know, like, we talked about this in the last stream, but we had to take that down because we had one thing after another just happening with privacy. Essentially, the cracks are beginning to show on some of these folks that come in here from other channels. They're coming in and they're just coming in to cause a problem because they're jealous. They don't have 100 subs, and we do. And they're just jealous because they want a piece of the honey pot. But they weren't here. They weren't here. They don't come in chat. They never come in chat. They just come in to get seen and to take and to detract and take subs and go to their own shit. Put that on me. Cut that on me. I also noticed that on that last stream, before we stopped and restarted, we had several likes. People were hitting a certain button that they like to hit. I think that's a little bit convenient, don't you? I think that's a little bit strange that those same people would come back and then not like the stream. You know what else I've noticed? I've noticed that there are a lot of people that like to comment on streams and then not like the stream. So you can post like several comments on a stream but then not like the stream. You guys know that I get like 1 to no likes on a stream sometimes, so I'll know if you like it. Yeah. And then like sometimes we'll even get that comment and we'll get a dislike on the stream. Yeah. So, you know, it's the sort of thing where you're doing certain things to you know, look at certain people a certain way, and you know, they're really showing their true colors. So that's the point, is like, I don't know. Certain people act a certain way, do certain things, send people into certain channels to say things, to cause reactions. I flat out had a certain content creator send several people into my channel. And these were, he should not be doing this. Very strange. And people want to talk about gaslighting? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Imagine having minions. Having like a minion. Like a little cult army. And you send minions into other people's channels to troll them and screw with them. Imagine it could never be me. Oh, 4 people all gone at the same time. Imagine that. Here they all come. 4 people left to bring 4 more back in. Well, just remember, guys, you gotta hit that like button because
You're watching world-class content. 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 You're watching world-class
getting
content.
sick and tired of these people
You're watching world-class content.
that act
You're watching world-class content.
the phonies.
You're watching world-class content.
They come in
You're watching world-class content.
to just restream
You're watching world-class content.
or try to clip you when you're down.
You're watching world-class
It's
content.
fucked up.
You're watching world-class content.
You're a phony.
You're watching world-class content.
You're a scammer.
You're watching world-class content.
And you literally just steal from people.
You're watching world-class content.
Stop doing it.
You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content.
It's one thing to, you know, create your own thing. But when you're just gonna go around and, like the moment somebody starts doing something and you gotta fucking do it, like just every time. Every time somebody does something, you gotta do it. Never even come up with your own catchphrases. You never do that. That's right, the cracks beginning to show, folks. They really are. It's a sad world. It's a sad world out there. It's a sad market for content. You guys want to see how smooth this is, don't you? You're really curious. You're like, oh man, that looks so good. This world class. He's got the game loaded up and it looks really good. And we're really curious. We want to see how smooth this looks.
Je suis la cousine de Mathieu.
Sur la route de ces instances aussi.
That's right. Ass Creed did it right. You got that little trash Windows 10 freeze that always happens when you first start a game up. See all that? That's that trash Windows 10 slop we talked about yesterday. Literally, because we just started the game and started moving around, it happened. Yeah, that's why. Remember how I said that yesterday? Trash.
Il est resté trop longtemps là.
It's still doing it because it's like the first time we did those things in the game. So because Windows 10 is a fucking piece of shit, it'll just sort of do that for a little bit. So again, Windows 10, like the very first time we start up a game, every single time, it'll do that trash. You guys saw it yesterday. It's literally because, and it's a game like this that's ported. It's literally because Windows 10 is so fucking bad with scaling that it has no idea what resolution the game is at any given time. It's literally trying to figure it out, even though you have it set. Windows 10 is a fucking piece of trash, and that's why it happens.
Un excellent moyen.
We're gonna play the controller.
I don't take kindly to being attacked.
Yeah, we're gonna play the controller in a minute. It's not even loading that texture. Look at that. What a piece of trash. It's not loading the texture though. What slop? Look at the building. Finally, what slop? You be slop. You be trash. You be slop, you be trash. Look at this. He can't even run in a fucking straight line. Alright. I'll get the controller out. Okay, guys.
You're watching world-class content. 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 You're watching world-class content.
What's going on?
You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content.
What's going on, everyone?
You're watching world-class content.
What's going on?
You're watching world-class content.
I told you.
You're watching world-class content.
Dragon's Dogma 2.
You're watching world-class content.
30 FPS.
You're watching world-class content.
Told you.
You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class
Where we
content.
judge games
You're watching world-class
that
content.
we haven't even played.
You're watching world-class content.
That's right.
You're watching world-class content.
Trash channel.
You're watching world-class content.
That's okay.
You're watching world-class content.
It's all about the payday.
You're watching world-class content.
Payday 2.
You're watching world-class content.
Go check out that stream.
You're watching world-class content.
Payday 2. We played it.
You're watching world-class content.
Check it out.
You're watching world-class content.
Good stream.
You're watching world-class
Oh,
content.
that's right.
You're watching world-class content.
Oh, you are.
You're watching world-class content.
Still.
You're watching world-class content.
Still.
You're watching world-class content.
Yep.
You're watching world-class content.
Yes, you are.
You're watching world-class content.
Oh, my goodness.
You're watching world-class content.
Oh, Lord.
You're watching world-class content.
Oh, yes.
You're watching world-class content.
All the livelong day.
You're watching world-class
All
content.
day and all night.
You're watching world-class content.
Oh, yeah.
You're watching world-class content.
That's right.
You're watching world-class content.
Oh, yeah.
You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content.
Oh, man. Dragon's Dogma 2, I don't know, like I said, you know, if you think that you should get, if you honestly think, if you thought that that game was going to be good, oh man, I can't. Yeah, I can't. What are we even doing? What are we even doing? Who knows? You know what we are doing though? You know what you guys are doing? I'll bet you can guess.
You're watching world-class content. 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 You're watching world-class content.
Yeah.
You're watching world-class content.
Yes.
You're watching world-class content.
Yes, you are.
You're watching world-class content.
Yes.
You're watching world-class content.
Absolutely.
You're watching world-class content.
Yep.
You're watching world-class content.
Yes.
You're watching world-class content.
Yes.
You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content.
Oh man, this is like the best game I've ever played in my entire life.
You're watching world-class content. 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 You're watching world-class content.
Jesus. I can't even... I can't
You're
move this
watching
way.
world-class content. You're watching 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 world-class content.
À sa place, j'aurais pas.
You're watching world class content.
Oui, c'est vrai.
You're watching world class content. You're watching world class content.
Si tu n'es pas satisfait, tu peux lui dire toi-même.
J'aurais dû le faire. Mais non, madame, je vais s'en occuper. Voilà où
D'où serais-tu allé? Il t'aurait proposé 3
Bonjour, mesdames.
Ah la coquine. Et comment feriez-vous?
Marie peut encore me harceler.
J'arrive à moquer un homme en perdition. Un amant surpris par le
Que
mari.
diable peut-il s'y passer?
Alright, folks. It's a dead shot. Really dead. Really dead shot. Maybe we're gonna have to restart the stream here. I have to restart here. Because, you know, we gotta have at least 200 concurrents in here. I'm only seeing a few in and out. You know, this is world class, 100,000 subs. You know,
J'ai besoin d'aide.
This is what we're talking about. You know, we're getting 100,000 subs with content like this,
Qu'allons-nous faire de tout
and
cela?
we've only seen a couple in and out. We might have to restart here. This is not world-class numbers here. So yeah, we gotta see a turnout. We gotta.
Qu'allons-nous faire de tout cela? Quelle histoire!
Okay, I'll put this on the screen.
Ah, fait perdre mon temps. J'en ai trop, m'en vais.
Messing up. We'll do it here. So I don't keep messing up. I think it's because I'm trying to write on my lap. Not the best handwriting in the world. Not the best. Some people have some good handwriting. We gotta get world-class handwriting on here. Here we go.
Qu'allons-nous faire de tout cela? Quelle histoire! C'est que j'ai beaucoup de raisons à moi. Le membre de Frou-Frou. Oui. Oh, votre gentillesse mérite une louange. Merci. Oui. Je le prends par le collet et je le jette à terre, comme ça. Ça va pas, ça ne va pas du tout. Venez, citoyens, venez affronter le verdict de la nation. Laissez-moi le crâne sur le sol.
Le peuple va faire entendre sa voix.
Need healing. I don't have any healing.
On en a assez d'être traités comme des moyens là.
You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content.
Oh, you think you figured out? I just saw chat.
You're watching world-class content.
Let's see. You think you figured out on OBS? What's a new stupid plugin?
You're watching world-class content.
Get what on OBS?
You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content.
Il a de bonnes jambes, celui-là.
You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class
Don't I
content.
just heal over time? What the hell?
You're watching world-class content.
Pitié, ne me tuez pas. Ma femme est malade. Je veux juste...
Why am I not like... I'm gonna just
S'il
die.
continue, il va se...
I'm gonna just
I
die.
need to stomp on you. Hold it! Fire revolution!
There we go. I'm tired of the thing going across the damn screen. Like, why the hell can't I just heal?
Il se passe quelque chose là-bas. Les esprits de la neige.
Here it is.
What do you want?
That's how you do that.
On va venir vous chercher!
La révolution pour la
Voilà! Pour vous faire sortir de force! Jusqu'au dernier!
Why are we asking questions and then leaving? Or saying things and then leaving? I asked a question. Did you guys not hear me? Okay. You guys just can't handle world-class content. I'm tired of stupid fucking bullshit. Really? Literally just getting tired of stupid bullshit. The amount of trolling and ridiculous fucking bullshit that goes on.
Tout s'est passé.
You're watching world-class content. 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 You're watching world-class content.
Some people act like fucking little girls. They get all their
You're watching world-class content.
get all their feelings hurt and stuff, and then they just act like little children.
You're watching world-class content.
Little scared little whatever.
You're watching world-class content.
Little wusses.
You're watching world-class content.
You know, whatever you wanna, whatever word you would use.
You're watching world-class content.
Some people just get all their feelings hurt and they act like wusses.
You're watching world-class content.
Some people say, some people are like girls, wusses.
You're watching world-class content.
You know, whatever term you want to use.
You're watching world-class
Some
content.
people just get their feelings all hurt.
You're watching world-class
If your
content.
feelings are hurt watching a content creator, don't watch.
You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content.
So the problem is, some people don't know how to stop at that.
You're watching world-class
They go
content.
around and harass other people's channels.
You're watching world-class content.
You're gonna harass someone's channel. So anyway, you stand Stray Kids, that's cool. I saw somebody Stray Kids fan, that's cool. Okay, yeah, we support real music and that's real music. You know, you wanna mumble to a mic and then auto-tune it, and then that's just your whole song. I don't know if you want to even call that music anymore. But you know, we support actual music. Yeah, like a lot of that's actual music.
Bonjour, mon bon.
A lot of it. Every once in a while, you get some pop. It shouldn't be called pop. It should just be. Why are people making this popular?
Cet homme passe.
Oh, il y en a aussi ça.
Merci. Dieu vous le rendra.
He's like, yeah, yeah.
Au secours! Allez, pitié! Je suis vivant. Et vous êtes tous morts.
Le changement est proche. Vous verrez.
Écoutez-les avec leurs boyaux.
This face.
Les fariboles, démontrez, oui.
Il est
On
grand
donne
temps
de quoi
que les
nous réchapper.
oppresseurs payent.
Vous étiez pas là, de toute façon.
Good old Ubisoft.
Autant de cervelles.
Des vrais caniches.
Du pain pour nos enfants.
Je vais faire comme si c'était un accident.
Look at that slop. It's not even loading that texture. Look at it. Oh, maybe that's why. This still won't load. What a piece of trash. Stretching? Okay. It's still not loading that. Looks like shit. It's so stupid. Seriously, he can't climb that? Jesus. Guys, I can't climb this fence. He can climb, he can traverse like I could climb that fence. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Alright, we'll do it like this. Oh man. Oh man. That piece of trash. What a fucking piece of trash. Now the criminals are gone. I can't get them. What a fucking piece of trash. So where's the building I couldn't see? Conveniently can't see it from the ground. That's why. You know that's why they didn't fucking optimize it, because they didn't test it enough. They like never just looked at the front of the building. There it is. So that's why. Because it sort of sits back here by itself, like behind all this crap. And nobody ever looked at it from like far away. So like that building basically just won't load from over there. And that one will. Wait, look, even that's sort of starting to load out. That's funny. Wow. Wow. That's funny. This texture just they have a very specific point at which they load in and out. And it's pretty shit.
Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait? Ils nous affament.
So there's some other way up there.
Il nous faut des hommes décidés, des hommes sûrs.
It's gotta be that. It's gotta be. What else would it be? What the heck? Really? Oh my fucking god. This fucking game is such a piece of trash. He literally leapt off the roof to another one just because I was moving that direction. Jesus Christ. And again, just leaps off the roof. Oh my fucking god. Piece of fucking trash. So I can't get in there, yet there's a chest in there.
Get back, Daniel!
Climb through the window. Oh my fucking god. What a piece of garbage. Jesus Christ. Like, just the fact that you can't even fucking climb through the window smoothly. Like, you gotta realize what a piece of trash. Like, seriously, like, how clumsy is that? Yep, I want to go through the window. He's just climbing around all over the fucking place. Just literally want to climb through the window. He's just moving around all over the place. That's how trash that is. Jeez. Piece of trash.
Soyez
non, mais pas du tout. Vive la révolution.
Oh my fucking god, go out the window. Jesus.
Mais vous n'avez rien à faire.
You know a game is absolute fucking trash when you can't simply walk through an open window that you should simply be able to walk through. Like, he's grabbing onto the side of the wall and shit. Oh my fucking god. Like, I can't even run around a fucking wagon. He just grabs the wagon. And you guys all know why. Because in this fucking trash game, that's right, the grab and climb is the same as the sprint button. That's right. So you're running past something, he'll grab onto it and start climbing.
Here, brother.
Renovate. Yes. We will own this now. Literally zero purpose. It's ours though. It's ours. It's ours. It's totally ours. We have it now. It's all ours. We can go in there and hang out as much as we want, and you know, whatever we want to fucking do. But that's all ours now. Yep, it's all ours. Totally. It's one heck of a thing. Ah, almost had it. See, I was trying to be smarter on that one. Don't untrack my damn...
Parole.
J'imagine que c'est dangereux.
Rien encore.
Audacieux, Navigaise, audacieux.
Attention, c'est pas moi.
Ooh, blue chest. Hold on, blue chest. Blue chest. Sweet. Hang on. I do like my sword. I just shouldn't think I wanna switch it up. I mean, the damage is insane, but like its speed is just trash. I obviously want that. Hack it. Yeah, I can upgrade for that matter. I like the longsword too, that's cool. Let's see. Do pistols, guys? Do pistols. Isn't bad. Oh wow. Speed sucks though. Yep, that one's really good. Still have to buy it though, I think, right? I apparently own these, I didn't realize that. I have this one. Textures ain't loading. Look, the textures ain't loading. What? What a piece of trash. Now, let's see. I was probably saving up for this. How much do I have? 23? Not much. I almost have enough for this. I do want that. That is really nice. That's pretty cool too. can't believe I don't have this one now. Yeah, I should definitely be using that one. I did equip it correctly. Yeah, I mean, I like the other one, but it's just so slow.
Pour le meilleur des nouvelles. Sans partie de
Get the hell out of my bleep, please! You! Yeah, you! Stop!
It is better. It is better. Some things are good. You guys can't handle world-class content. We'll just, it's a dead chat, I mean. If you can't handle world-class content, then we'll just start. We'll just have to restart. Yeah, I might soon be trying to restart. It's a dead chat. Dead chat. Okay. You kind of want that. They are nice, but they're hard to use in combat in this game because of how slow they are. Funny thing is, I could probably use one better than this guy can. Alright, so... Additional damage, additional damage... I don't know, I want this one.
Les deux caisses de cartouches.
Non, je ne veux pas mourir. Pitié, ne me tuez
Well,
pas.
this guy just
Je ferai
appeared.
n'importe quoi. N'importe quoi. Pitié.
Son front transpirant, ses yeux plissés par le
Je n'ai pas envie. Mais regardez, c'est inadmissible. C'est inadmissible, mon Dieu.
What is going on with this fucking trash game right now? It's these textures. Like, this game just can't handle what they claim it can. I'll bet if we turn... Oh, maybe it's this. Hold on. Sometimes it can be the windowed mode. Because Windows 10 is trash. Yeah, it's probably just
Je
scaling
fais du tort, monsieur.
because Windows
Je
10
jure de
is
ne jamais
trash.
recommencer si vous
Probably what it
m'épargnez.
is. Problem is we'll see the mouse pointer now. Yeah, everything's all off now, that's why. Everything's all off now. If I do this... Hold on, let me just... Stretching. Environment quality. Let's do... Do that. just do not think the game can handle all this. I really don't. Trash board. Yeah, imagine that. Better.
Il va se faire mal.
No, this game was like a really bad port. Nobody knows it.
Someone there.
What the? What a absolute fucking piece of trash. Did you literally fucking see that? My guy was literally stuck, standing on the higher ground. He's literally stuck. He couldn't attack him because he was stuck on a fucking invisible wall. Jesus fucking Christ. He literally couldn't attack the guy because he was stuck on this fucking dumbass platform, and he wouldn't simply step forward to attack the guy. What a fucking piece of trash. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh yeah, because that's how you use that weapon. Like I said, guys, I can use that weapon better than this guy can. Like, they really are, they were really fucking stupid with these weapons. They really were. Like, this guy, he'll fucking spin the thing in front of him and shit and take forever. Like, it's not hard to block a sword with this weapon. I'll make a short. I will make a short and fucking show you how to easily use this weapon and how to quickly use this weapon properly. And the fucking trash, dumbass devs were like, oh, we're gonna put this weapon in the game, and it's gonna be a really, really lightweight weapon, intended to be lightweight, but look large. Jesus Christ, they're so fucking stupid. They have no idea what they're doing. Like, it's literally made for that. And the dude's like spinning it in front of him and shit. That is not how you swing that weapon. Oh my god. That is not how you swing that weapon. Like the way he was swinging it, that is not how you swing that weapon. Oh god, it's so bad.
Vous avez toute ma reconnaissance. Mille merci.
That is not how you swing that. He literally looks like an amateur. He was swinging it like a fucking sword. It's not how you swing the weapon.
Donnez l'alerte! Il y a un meurtrier en liberté!
Like, it's just so bad. They do not understand smaller movements. Like, a bigger weapon like that, you don't have to be doing all that. Like, why would you do all that? You wouldn't want to do all that. That's the fucking point. Like, you're gonna take this giant, long-ass weapon, swing it with one hand, and expect to... No, it's too slow like that. Small movements, two hands. God, smaller movements, fluid movements, purposeful ones, not fucking dumbass. Yes, let's wield this huge weapon in one hand and swing it around all over the place and make everyone think our arms are this strong. No. God, no, it wouldn't even work. The fucking thing would hit the ground. Like, I've tried this before. I've literally trained this weapon before. Like, it hits, like, you can't, physically can't do that. Like, just, Jesus, so bad. Should've had a martial artist help him with the game. Oh my fucking god. When you can't even walk through an opening without him grabbing onto it.
Get over here! Open! Oh!
Ow. How do you see me? Oh. I didn't see him there. Yeah, the weapons are cool. And then your character swings every weapon just like every other weapon. Yep. Weapons are cool, and then your character swings every weapon like every other weapon. Ay, ay, ay. Wait, so I have to do the tutorial to... What is it? But I have that. But I have it right here. It says locked. But I have it. Right there. Complete sequence 5. So basically play the game more. Yep, basically. Yeah, that confirms it, because I was holding up probably for that. That's probably why. Let's do this one. That's why I'm dying so quick. Communal sense. How do I not have that? I was watching my guy do it. Maybe it is a little bit different. I used to. So I had this back on the 1. I also owned this on the 1 because I got it with. I actually got the 1 with this game. I got the bundle. I got the Unity. I got the 1 when it came out with this, and it came with Black Flag. So that's how I played this initially. I did like it enough. I got it on Steam on sale. It was just really cheap for the time. That's why I got it. But it played so much different on console. This was the beginning of trash ports. Like, basically, to even get it to this point was a bit of a stretch. I remember, like, it had so many scaling issues already on top of what Windows 10 can't do. Yeah, I mean, like we're talking, this was, like, back, probably, like, Windows 7. I don't know, something like that. So, back when Windows was solid. So, like, you just kind of knew. Yeah, this game just can't handle itself. Do we have Bloom on? Bloom can sometimes, in older games, Bloom can't. Like, it just can't. Yep. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, I mean, there's a definitive, like, luminescence sort of kind of gone, but it's really not that much different. Oh my god. I don't know, some things do look a little bit better. Yeah, I know, like I said a while back when games were coming out around certain technologies, that's why I said about Jedi Survivor with turning off ray tracing. Some games like will come out around a certain technology. So maybe this game was coming out like around when Bloom was coming out, and it was just introduced, so it really can't do it very well. Sort of like with Jedi Survivor, where it literally just ray tracing just sucks. Maybe we'll see, it does look a little bit better actually in full screen, I think. I'll turn VSync off and see what happens. Bet she gets all messed up. Oh, actually it looks fine. VSync off. Surprisingly. That's interesting. Full screen mode though, I don't have my mouse cursor obviously. Let's try it windowed. It actually does look better now. That is weird that VSync would mess things up, because normally that's not the case. Normally it fixes things. What was I doing? Oh yeah, windowed mode. Hold on. This. So we did that. Now, did it work? No, it reverted it. Yeah, it reverted it. Interesting. I still don't know what this is doing. I'm gonna turn Bloom back on then and see if it doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's really just for like the sunlight and the sunshots and stuff. It adds more blooming effect to the light source. It's not really doing it. It's sort of kind of doing nothing. Which means, yeah. Which means it could actually be causing an issue. I see like no difference. Except now certain textures aren't loading. Look at that on the wall down there. Huh. So is that just because we changed it, or? I guess it doesn't really so much. It's really not that bad. It's really not much. I wonder if... Hold on. Let's go to very high on pretty much everything. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, the game looked fine. It looked fine before. don't know. I feel like it's the ambient occlusion. Sometimes that does mess things up.
Give me their names or I'll cut you open.
Oh, we got him in time. Just trying to get him in time. Trying to save the day.
Allez vite par ici. J'ai trouvé un cadavre. Vite.
All right. He's gonna try the longsword. I kind of want this. I'm gonna try the longsword for a little bit. Is it better than my other one? No, this one's better. I should upgrade this. Fancy man. Did it change anything? What did it change? Oh, it's not his. Guys, am I blind or is there nothing being changed? I'm not trying to be like I literally see no fucking difference. Okay, well that confirms it. I mean, yeah, there's literally no difference. I mean, it might say it looks different, but it sure as hell doesn't. That's so weird. Is it because of this? Oh, that's why. Jesus. I'm sorry. Yeah, I had the Master Assassin. That's why. Okay. Nice. Alright, well now we know why the colors weren't changing. Yeah, the other stuff looks cooler. That's probably why I have it. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, that does look cool. Alright. Well, I upgraded my weapon.
Oh, la mignonne au panier garni.
You guys just can't handle it. Look, it's a dead shot, guys. There's nobody in here. Are you kidding me? There's nobody in here. This is a dead shot. There's no concurrence. Should be at least 200 concurrence for world class. We might have to stop and restart. Seriously. There's seriously not enough people in here. Everybody wants to come in the first stream and act all like they're all excited and like laughing and happy and stuff. And we have a little bit of an oops on my part where it's like, oh, some something's embarrassing for me or something like that, and then everybody acts a certain way after that. The people that claim to be your supporters and stuff. It's almost like they want to stab you in the back. Or make try to clip something to make you look a certain way. It's almost like they're just waiting, just waiting around, just to do something like that, Yeah, it's almost like that, isn't it? Isn't that interesting? How certain people, it's almost like they're just waiting around for somebody, to do something, and they're gonna be like, oh, I can't wait to clip this and show this. And, that's what people do. It's literally what people are doing right now. And they're doing it. They're hiding it by doing it as member content. They're thinking I'm not seeing it. Content, thinking I'm not seeing it. Jesus, you see this trash. He just grabs onto a cart. Can't escape. Yep, this is why certain content creators get bigger, because what they do is they go around and watch people silently, and then wait for them to do something, and then they just clip it and show it in memory only, thinking that they're in the right or something like that. You're a piece of shit, actually. Like you're like literally all you do. And that's actually a bully that does something like that. Like that's the point. Like that reminds me of the shit people used to do to bully me in school. They'd sit and wait for me to do something dumb. They'd just wait. They just sort of wait around for you to do something dumb, and then show everybody. Or if you weren't doing it, they would do something to make it happen, you know? And so, like, when all you guys sit around doing this kind of trash, where all you're doing is clipping people, showing things they're doing, it reminds me of what the bullies did in high school, where all they did was wait around for you to do something, and you know, essentially, like, laugh at it or pull out, you know, like in today's day, just pull out their phone to show the whole school or whatever, you know. This is what you're teaching people. This is what you're teaching the next generation. That this is what they should do. That they should record each other doing stupid, like they should like expose each other, like and embarrass each other and stuff, like doing embarrassing things. Like, what's wrong with you? Seriously, like what's wrong with you? And also, what's wrong with you that you can't create your own ideas and come up with your own things? Like, you have to literally just sit here and copy off of everybody else that was, you know, like, has a good idea. That's literally what you do. You literally just copy off of everybody else that has a good idea. You can't come up with some idea of your own. All you do is sit and watch and wait. Oh, that's a good idea. Now how can I make it look like I'm not doing that thing? It's like, no, have a reason for being a content creator. You you either make good content or you don't. And so like when all you do is sit there and clip what people are doing, or trying to like make people look bad or something like that, you are devoid of content. You are not an artist. You're literally just sitting there trying to copy what everyone else is already doing. Oh, I want to make it big. I want to get rich quick. I want to sit on my ass. That's what you want to do. And it's like, then the people that actually have talent and can do these things and are nice about it, you know, like, that's the point. You take advantage of people's niceness. You're a real piece of shit. Yeah, that's what you do. You go around and you wait for somebody, you bully people, and then you take advantage of people's niceness.
Extortionist, get away.
Piece of shit. Yeah. My medicine's full? Wait, what's healing? There's a smoke bomb. Oh, it's that.
Ils sont heureux à l'intérieur.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Nous voulons de meilleures conditions de travail.
Okay, I'm doing it. So I know how to bring up my healing menu, but I don't know how to use it. It's pretty pretty sad, man.
Écoutez la voix des pauvres gens.
What is this? Like, you know what's sad about a game? When you have to go back to it and look things up. Like, this is fucking sad, dude. Like, to sit here and see the fucking heel. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, like, that's pretty sad, man. Well, at least we got it, but, like, it's just not... You see in the bottom right? Oh, you guys can't see that. In the bottom right, it shows everything except the... Why would it do that? I think that's so dumb. It shows everything except that. It's a dead chat. You guys literally just can't handle world class. You guys just can't handle world class, as simple as that. I mean, you can't handle world class. Ass Creed's the only good game. Period. Thanks. What's up, No Sleep? No Sleep coming through with the like. No Sleep coming through with the like. Thanks. Yeah, we got a bunch of fake fans, a bunch of phonies that sit and watch and wait for something embarrassing to happen so they can clip it, share it as a member only, and, you know, think that this is what life is about, you know, about basically just bullying each other and showing each other's worst. You know, like, that. This is what we're talking about. You know, like, it's pretty sad. What a sad situation to be in, where essentially the entire internet that exists on, like, live streaming and, like, YouTube and like people just, like, in chats and stuff. It just reminds me of how, you know, essentially I was treated in high school. You know, basically just everybody bullying everybody, looking for a reason to embarrass people and show things embarrassing about people and like clip things, and just look and just laugh at people and stuff like that. It's like, it's one thing to creatively sit here and, you know, parody somebody because you recognize things. It's one thing to do that, but then, you know, to sit there and also create an entire channel where all you do is, like, watch other people and just copy what they do, and that's your content. Like, you have no original idea. You just copy what everybody else around you is doing. And I like, that's really what bothers me. And then you again will go out of your way to like, like, it's almost like you just, like, out to get people. Yeah, I agree. Yep. And my thing was, you know, that's with me, is like, I try to do my own thing. But you got a lot of people coming in from a certain channel that's sort of getting to 100,000 a certain way, and so, you know, I sort of just cleverly and thought I'd be funny about it, you know, recognize, well, I mean, clearly he's got something going, so, you know, like, just feel like I'll make, you know, just sort of kind of, oh, we'll do a parody of that, you know, sort of like Weird Al doing a parody of, like, a rap song or something he doesn't necessarily agree with, but at the same time, you can't argue with the numbers, and you can't argue with, you know, the beat or whatever, so he covers it and does a parody of it, and suddenly starts to understand that a bit more and stuff like that, and that's kind of, you know, in my opinion, what I've been doing and stuff like that, and then, you know, just branches out from there. You know what it is. That's what it is.
You're watching world-class content. 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 You're watching world-class content.
Brotherhood.
You're watching world-class content.
And I never got to play Black Flag. Yeah, it's good. Black Flag was one of the best ones, for sure. We got the Horizon 5 controller there. Is what we're using. We've got the Horizon 5 controller. The Horizon 5 controller. We've got the Forza Horizon 5 controller that we're using. That one day when we were using it, a scammer corrupted the driver in the controller. And I think they are very confused as to why I'm still able to have it and use it, because this is the scammer that's been sort of trying to break certain things for me. So they probably thought they broke it once and for all, because they corrupted it in such a way it redundantly reset the broken driver that was on the firmware itself. But I am world class, as you know, and I knew this was happening, so I took care of it. And we wiped that, and we refreshed, and we restarted, and it works. Because
You're watching world-class content.
all right. Well, the problem with these streams like this is when I get like a sneezing fit, I have to like blow my nose a million times. Then I gotta like try to pause it so you guys can't like, you don't have to listen to me blow my nose a million times. Sometimes I forget, and that's my bad. Oh my god, hold on.
You're watching world-class content.
Just remember that. We might save this. Or maybe we'll just put this down. It's been a while. I played this on stream a little bit. So, this is good. Sorry, no sleep. I meant to comment on what you were saying, but then had a sneezing slash, you know, reverberating cough sort of thing. And now my eyes are. Now I probably gotta blow my nose again. I'm trying to think of my favorite Ask Creed games. Probably. I don't know, probably this one. Probably this or... Probably the first one. Honestly. Yeah, honestly, some people notice how like we stopped having huge chunks of people coming in after that last stream. After somebody was in here. No, notice how we stopped having huge chunks of people coming in. Yeah. That's because somebody is actively trying to steal subscribers from people. Yeah, like they're literally just a scammer. Trying to steal subscribers, trying to steal content ideas, and, you know, like I said, we had a huge chunk of people in here earlier, you know, and we had a little bit of just a very small situation that essentially most people would look at a certain way, you know? They would be like, oh my god, this person's this and this and this and this, and we want to tell everybody, and just because, like, you know, like they'd see like, you know, like some trash or something like that, you know, like an like an embarrassing situation or something like that, you know, like, or like a privacy thing or something like that. Yeah, and like then they have to clip it and show it, and you know, like that's the point. Is like, what a shame that we're in a situation where, you know, essentially just people think that way of other people, you know, where we had a whole lot of, we used to have a ton of people coming in here, you know, we have a ton of people coming in here all the time, huge amount of concurrence, and then like one little thing happens that might be embarrassing, like, you know, you go through a breakup, or you show something on the screen, and that's the point that I want to make, is that, you know, people are so fastidious, people are so physical, that essentially they're so nasty that this is how they would respond. When essentially, you know, instead of wanting to, you know, that to be a reason why they should reach out and support and come in by storm, they essentially just want to use that against you to get bigger themselves, because, you know, they have it so tough, you know. So this is what we're talking about, is how we have a lot of people that are actually doing something kind of like this where they need to, and then other people that claim to need to then like really go out of their way to be just complete assholes to these other people that actually need it, you know. And then they'll actually like physically do things where they cause
terrorizing
problems
the local wildlife
for their channel. You know, they sit and report streams when they pretend like they're not. And then the reason why they think somebody else is doing it is because they're doing it. That's why they sit around constantly thinking that I'm doing it, someone else is, because they're the one doing it. That's why they actually think that. Maybe if they weren't sitting there doing all of these things, trying to steal content from people and constantly messing with other people's channels, they wouldn't think these things. But that's what they're doing. And so my point, guys, is that I think that even like a lot of people are starting to realize that, you know, yeah, sure, it's all for the views, sure. And you want to be entertained, sure. But what you need to understand is that you either have creative ability or you don't. Don't force something you shouldn't. Like let's say you try something and you're not a gamer or something like that, or you don't really have anything to talk about. Like you just sit and stare at a fucking screen. You should not be a gamer. Like just stop it. Like don't stream. Do like you could do something else. But like you are, I don't know, I just don't get it. And then like people flock to these channels where people are literally just sitting there saying nothing, staring at a screen, playing a game. They have nothing valid to offer. And meanwhile, we actually have real content creators like, you know, like myself, you know, like world class, sitting here actually talking about real valid points with games, making points about this or that. This is broken. You know, this is this way. This is this way. You know, how many times do we play a game and we're like, we're playing this in 2024, or this in 2023, you know, or what was it, 2023 or whatever. The point is, we used to have so many people tuning in, and all these other content creators started showing up. Suddenly things halted, kind of. And some of the things halted, kind of. It was like, you know, like we're, yeah, I'm talking for me. I'm not talking for other people, I'm talking for me. You know, we had a pretty slow but steady growth for a while, and then all of a sudden, boom, we're recording. And then, you know, like, there's a certain amount of times where we're getting, like, lots of concurrence and lots of views and stuff. Tons of views and stuff. And then no new subs. I wonder why this is. Do you think it's because these content creators are talking shit in their member streams to their members, and the members go on those certain streams and confirm the opposite of the thing that the content creators talking shit about? Do you think maybe that's why? And so they go on there and they watch those streams a lot because they're confirming that this person's talking shit and they're starting to see the light a little bit? Yeah. Like, just the point is, you know, there's a lot of people that want to be content creators because they want to just, like, sit around and do nothing. And, you know, that's fine, you know, you can do what you want. My point is, like, I would have the same advice or the same problem with somebody that was, you know, like, let's say you hired a plumber or something like that, you know, and this guy fixed a problem, but then he caused a much bigger one, you know, and then, like, you find out, like, you call another one up and you find out, like, this guy should have known this stuff. And, you know, like, why is it that he caused this issue? He should have easily known this stuff. And it's like, well, the point is that maybe you probably should be a plumber then, like, if it's, like, that basic, you know, like, it's just like constantly doing that to people and stuff like that. Like, that's the point, is, like, it doesn't mean that, like, he can't do something with his hands. You know, it doesn't mean that, like, he can't, like, be an electrician or he can't be a carpenter or he can't do something like that. Maybe he should be a plumber. I don't know. You know, like there's just certain things that go into certain, you know, facets of what people do. Yeah, it's like, it's like the guys that, like, they go into something and they, you know, like in the music industry or something like that, like they're like, and then you find out, like, years later they never even really wanted to do that. They just wanted to slowly do something. And so, why didn't you just do that then? Like, when you were clearly successful, you know, like you're clearly smart enough to succeed. Like, why didn't you do this thing? You know?
Ella.
But anyway, my point is, people can't handle world class, and everybody just wants to be content creators. Everybody wants to steal subs. I mean, like, that's the point. Some of the, like, the cracks are being shown in some of these content creators. These people that think they're content creators. And honestly, like, it's pretty sad when, like, you just can't leave high school. Like, you just treat life like it's just one big competition.
Off we go now.
Like you're at, you just like
Yeah!
that's really what's sad. Is when like you just can't leave high school behind, and you have to act like everybody's out to get you, and like you have to treat like everything like it's some big fucking contest or something like that.
Yeah!
That's just really sad. It's a sad thing.
Yeah!
Cracks are beginning to show in some of these content creators.
Ella. Move! Ella.
Can I ask you guys a serious question? Why does the sky look better in this game than in Starfield?
You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class content. You're watching world-class
I'm
content.
gonna wrap this up in a way that makes sense.
You're watching world-class
I'm gonna
content.
wrap this up in a way that makes sense.
You're watching world-class
I'm
content.
gonna wrap this up in a way that makes sense.
You're watching world-class
I'm
content.
gonna wrap this up in a way that makes sense.
You're watching world-class content.
We gotta wrap this up in a way that makes sense.
You're watching world-class content.
We gotta wrap this up in a way that makes sense.
You're watching world-class content.
We gotta wrap this up in a way that makes sense.
You're watching world-class content.
Your last run out is your...
You're watching world-class content.
No! Do you know what endless weapons are? I'll get you! Raka, get back here! I'll hear you!
I gotta wrap this up in a way that makes sense.
Off we go now. Yeah!
I gotta wrap this up in a way that makes sense.
Yeah!
I gotta wrap this up in a way that makes sense. We gotta wrap this up in a way that makes sense.
Yeah!
We gotta wrap this up in a way
Should
that
be
makes
careful.
sense.
High security here.
Imagine,
Let's go.
Imagine like stealing content ideas, just constantly begging for donations. It's so could never be me.
Ella.
Just imagine. gonna wrap this up in a way that makes sense.
You're watching world-class content.